Mike Bowens. I'm coming to you once again live and direct. Listen, I got another powerful message for you. This message is entitled The Language of Millionaires. The Language of Millionaires. See, me personally, I really believe that the Bible was made, right, for people to have a wealthy mindset, I can do attitude. And one of the things that you learn about the language of millionaires, when you listen to a millionaire's speech, a billionaire's speech, a very successful person's speech, is they have an I can do it attitude. What does the Bible teach? I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. You got to have an I can do attitude. You can't be the type of person who feels like, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if it ever happened for me. I don't know if my credit score ever get up. I don't know if I ever get a house. I don't know if things would turn around for me. You got to know that you know things are turning around for me. Things are working out for me. Things are getting better for me because I'm a child of God. I'm a child of the Most High God. I'm made in the image of God. And guess what? I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Yes, I could get the degree. Yes, I could get the house. Yes, I could get my businesses. Yes, I could get any car that I want. Because guess what? I'm made in the image of God. And I have an I can do attitude. So you must have an I can do attitude. Next thing that the language of millionaires have is a hard-working mentality. Listen, they don't wait for people to give them handouts. Nothing wrong with somebody wanting to be a blessing to you. That's not what I'm saying. When a person wants to be a blessing to you, they want to give you something, right? Because all blessings come from God. All good things come from up above. That's what the Bible says. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying the language of a millionaire is they look for the hard work. A saying goes like this: if you do what's easy in life, your life will be hard. But if you do what's hard in life, your life will be easy. That's a bomb going off. Boom! If you want to change things, you got to tackle the things that's hard in your life. You don't avoid the things that's hard in your life, because that's not the language of millionaires. That's not the language of billionaires. And in this time that we live in, there's a wealth transfer that's happening, whether you believe it or not. And you got to be the type of person that says, you know what, I'm going to take that hard assignment. Because the hard assignment, the thing that seems hard in my life, I'm going to tackle that. I'm going to master that, because not many people are tackling that. Not many people are going after what's hard. But most people go after what's easy. And if they go after what's easy consistently, then guess what? They're going to have a hard life. But if you're the type of person that's going after what's hard, right? You're changing your destiny. You're changing the circumstances. And guess what? You're going to have an easier life, because there's not much competition in that lane. Not a lot of people want to do what's hard, but most people want to do what's easy, thinking that it's going to give them an easier life. But that's not what they understand. That if you ever heard the poem by Langston Hughes, The Road Less Traveled, now more people want to go down the wider path because it seems easier. Everybody's doing it. But the narrower the path, right? Not you're gonna find too many people walking down that path, because it's harder. It's more you gotta focus. It's more time you gotta put in. It's less time that you have just for fun. And when you are focused on your vision, when you are focused on your goals, you'll talk different. That's why the Bible says, speak those things as not as though they were. See, I feel like God was creating us. God put the game plan. He put the blueprint down so that you could be successful. Right? Another thing, when you speak about the language of millionaires, is that they understand that they're up early and they beat the sun up. The Bible says, Solomon said, that those that love sleep will come to poverty. So the language of a millionaire is like, hey, I'm not going to stay up all night, because I got to get up early, because I got to work on my craft. I got to serve my God. I got to work on my goals. I got to work on my dreams. And if you're the type of person that want to sleep all day, poverty's knocking at your door. I'm pretty sure of that. If you're the type of person that stays up all day watching TV, poverty's knocking at your door. I'm sure about that. Right? Lack is knocking at your door. And right now I'm seeing that by the end of Christmas, there's going to be 12 million Americans without income coming in from the government. Listen, the Bible says that the government shall be upon his shoulders. I'm talking about Jesus, right? He's wonderful. He's a counselor. And once you get the counseling from him, he'll start to show you how you got to move, how you got to operate. And it's all written in the word. So one of the things is to go to sleep early, to wake up early, because you beat the sun up. You're beating the majority of the people up, because majority of the people love sleep. They love sleep. They love to stay up all night, let their mind be occupied by television and just entertainment, and they're not reading, they're not researching, they're not working on their goals. So you're not going to beat me. That's what I tell the devil every time. You're not going to beat me, because I'm going to go to sleep early and I'm going to wake up early. I'm going to be dedicated to my goal, dedicated to my dream, dedicated to my vision. Because guess what? Greater is he that's in me than he that's in the world. So the language of millionaires is, hey, my time is more valuable than money. Because money you could always get back if you lose it. But if you lose time, how do you get that back? How do you get that back just talking on the phone and talking nonsense? How do you get that back just watching movies all day, all night? I'm not saying you can't watch a movie. Lord knows I love a good movie. I love to have family time. But there's a time for everything. And if you get up early, you're giving yourself a good 2 hours each day. So if you do that for 5 days a week, you're getting up 2 hours each day, right? For 5 days a week, you're giving yourself 10 extra hours. Now, even in the sense of physically moving, if I run for 10 hours before you, or I get in the car and I drive at 50 miles per hour 10 hours before you, and then you go at 50 miles at 10 hours later, you're never going to catch me, because I'm always going to be ahead of you. And that's how it is. That's why millionaires are succeeding, right? They want to work harder, they want to work longer, and they want to work more focused time. And that's what you got to understand, that separates them from the rest of the people. And if you want to put yourself in a different situation, you got to think differently, you got to act differently, and you got to speak differently. So I hope this message encouraged somebody, right, to take their life, to take their belief into a whole different level. This is your man, Mike Bowens. I'm signing off until next time, saying, be blessed.